by prioritizing the Lord, your physical health, and persistent education. And in Montana, completing an 8K. I'm all the way at the end. I'm going to show you who's in front of me and who's in back of me to show you how these are the very few people in front of me, and there's like two people behind me. And the reason why I'm doing the 8K is once upon a time I was morbidly obese and would have an asthma attack walking maybe like half a mile, and definitely would have to catch my breath after climbing the stairs. It was pretty bad. And then I lost 100 pounds, and now I do competitive powerlifting, which I'm very strong, but it doesn't lend a hand to stamina and endurance, which is why me running an 8K is taking so incredibly long. We're about an hour and a half into this thing. But it had to be done, and I've kept it a secret for a couple months from the people around me, because when I was training for the 10K, I ended up injuring myself, doing too much too fast. So I never did any race at all this year. Emmy, who did my website, check it out, PursueTheSmile.com. Emmy was like, why don't you do the turkey trot? And I didn't say anything, but I signed up for it and started physical therapy to kind of address the injury. And part of the physical therapist's advice was just take it easy. This is the first race of the year, and there's no point in like running really fast to prove what point to who, you know what I mean? The point is just to do it. And the larger point, right, is that in my life, I seek to be an honorable woman. I seek to honor the Lord through my actions and my body and my intellect and my ambition, right? And so it just didn't seem right that something that I do every year, multiple times a year, to thank the Lord for the weight loss and the strength, which is doing races. It didn't seem right to end the year without doing it. So I could have done the 3K that happened today. I could have signed up for a 5K. I know, right, since I got injured, maybe a 10K isn't in the cards right now. So I signed up for the best option, which is the 8K. And we're coming up on the finish line. I could almost cry. We're coming up on the finish line, and I really just want you guys to stay encouraged. There's something that you want to be doing, and there's a reason why you're not doing it. Don't worry. This is my advice. Don't worry about why you're not doing the thing. Don't worry about why you're not doing it. Just do it. Just do it. And fail at it if you have to. Let's go, guys. Look at that, 139. Go ahead and do the thing that you wanted to do.
All right, a couple more finishers here. Lakeitha, Cooper, Holly, Mahad, and Winna.
They said my name. All right, well, and so here's the other part. Here's the other part, guys. It's over. That was that. And now we're going home. Right? They said my name. They took my picture. I did the thing, and there's no further, look at me, I'm going home now. There's no further fanfare, there's nothing. And I was thinking about that as I was walking, like, look, there it is in the background. The thing that I've been working toward for 2 months is over, just like that. And I know I did it. You know, for me, the bigger thing when I see my kid, she's a grown-up. She's a grown-up. I'm seeing her Saturday. But when I see my kid, who I didn't tell anybody I was doing this. I get everything I just explained to you, I get to explain to her that sometimes when you have a goal, you need to do it slow. You can do it fast. You can do it and fail. You really can, you know? And then sometimes, you know, when you're doing a race, there's the people planted along the way that are like, yeah, keep going. Sometimes you have that. And then sometimes, like, some of those cheering people, they were tired, so they were just kind of like sitting down, looking at the racers. Sometimes people cheer, sometimes people don't. And you know what? All those people that were just cheering, they're going home. Like, nothing matters except that you did the thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, nothing else matters. Let's see. Hi, Ashley, and Chill, and Benjamin, and Cristiano, and T. Nola. What place is that? This is Missoula, Montana. You can see in the background, Montana Grizz football arena. We're at the school right now. See the mountains in the back? There's always mountains. The M is Mount Sentinel. You know? And so, you might say, what happens after you do the thing that you've been wanting to do? You use that as momentum to propel you toward the next thing. So somewhere I'm going to get somebody to take a picture of me, and I'm going to write a blog post on PursueTheSmile.com about how I planned for and prepared for this race, and it's a symbol of me honoring my word. And then I'm going to tell you what's up next for Pursue the Smile and the James House and 3+Kei. You know, you guys can stay abreast of the situation at PursueTheSmile.com. But if you're wondering what Pursue the Smile is, it is this brand. And it's set up to encourage Christians to go out into their communities and be the difference, whatever that might mean. You know, it might be inviting somebody to dinner, it might be creating a fundraiser for something. And so under Pursue the Smile, the brand, are two initiatives. The first one is 3+Kei, which is this channel. It's just a YouTube channel. And the point of the YouTube channel is just create fun Christian content, educational and or entertaining Christian content, and give you the latest news on the James House, which the other initiative of Pursue the Smile is the James House, Montana. And that's a long-term Christian group home for adolescent boys. Next up is putting together a board. A little cute squirrel. Putting together a board of directors. That might be the most challenging bit, to be honest. So we'll see. But I think the hard part is over for my personal goals this year. But anyway, I just want to remind you guys, there's something you want to be doing. You gotta just go ahead and do it. I'll tell you why. It's easier for me to just say it. So you have your goal. You have your big goal. I want to learn how to play violin, and then you break your goal into objectives. So 3 little pieces. Do this first, and then do this first. And if your objectives are too large, you can divide your objectives into 3 parts themselves. And so you could just do that. You know? All right, well, I would say happy Thanksgiving, but I think it's a lot of rubbish. So, I don't know how much truth it is, but I heard the Native Americans call it a day of mourning. So maybe consider today what you're quote unquote celebrating. Talk to you later.